top of the morning to you today. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It started off a bit grey, didn't it? But it's gone really, really nice now. Look at this tree. This is an oak tree. How beautiful, magnificent is that? I'm at a place called Stoneleigh Manor. No, Abbey, sorry, not Manor. This is actually just the car park, but there are so many fantastic trees around here. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's get into your reading, shall we? I'm feeling really chilled actually, sat here. So, I've got a spider in my shoe. No, you're not going inside my shoe. Where is your energy right now? What do we have for you this time? The eclipse, transformation, concealment and revelation. This one comes out a lot actually. Now we are entering into the full moon. So today is the day before when the moon is at its fullest. Tomorrow is when it will be at its fullest. And the following day, it is still in that illumination. So over the next 3 days, starting today, there is possibly for you either a transformation or a revelation that's coming to you. Now, let's see what the runes are telling us about this, because you're obviously seeing this video because it's something that you need to know, or something that's going to help you to navigate the next 3 days. Now, there could be some kind of opportunity that appears to be a bit of a risk. Now, what I'm getting straight away from that is you asking some kind of difficult question. So this may be you asking yourself a difficult question or asking somebody in your life a difficult question. Now, the reason it's difficult is because the revelation may be something perhaps you wish you didn't know, like ignorance is bliss. However, the awareness of this is exactly what you need, and you know that. You know it's what you need to know. It's like the building block of the next step in the direction that you take. Like the information that you're going to get from this revelation or from the transformation of something is going to shape the next few months, next few weeks. What this is saying is actually this revelation, don't worry too much, don't panic too much about the outcome here or what it's going to mean, because Isa kind of represents things being in the present moment. So actually what's coming, the revelation, the transformation, the question that you're asking, it's going to be greeted with bringing things into the present moment. So perhaps if your mind has been about what's going to happen next, where do we go from here, what's the outcome going to be, Isa is trying to say, well actually the revelation is going to be bringing you into the present where there is no need to know what the outcome is or what's going to happen in the future. There's going to be some enjoyment in the present. So I actually feel that the question you're going to ask and the answer that you're going to receive is going to be heavily in the present. Okay. And there's something really quite stabilizing about this energy today that feels it's actually helping you to feel part of something. And that's why it feels like really present energy. It's helping you to be part of something. And I feel like maybe your question is asking if you can be part of something, maybe asking if you can do something. It might be asking somebody out, or it might be asking about a job, that kind of thing. You're not going to be rejected here. We have the star. There's something about this that is fulfilling for you. And it's interesting, there's a heron just there, or is it a stork? So that could be significant to you as well, that type of bird, which they tend to carry the message of that gracefulness of being present, being in the moment. If you've ever watched one take off, it's like a moment. It really does put you in a moment. So there's something significant about that for you. There's also something about going to visit wells, maybe wells in Glastonbury, or a well itself. There's something about getting into waters, perhaps. That could actually be the White Spring Temple in Glastonbury, or it could be getting into a river or a pond. So for some of you, there's something about that cleansing energy. I feel something very exciting coming out for you here. Now, I feel like over the past couple of months you've been in a bit of a crossroads, or you've been sitting on this since the new moon especially, so that's like the past 2 weeks. What did I say, 2 months? So it could be 2 months for some, 2 weeks for others. But since that new moon you've been in some kind of crossroads, maybe sitting on it, not knowing what to do or where to go, but everything is pointing towards what is that legacy. And it's interesting because with Manas, you get it, Manas and the Ten of Pentacles really do relate to each other, because they both represent a legacy. They both represent something long term that lasts for generations. And I feel like there's something in your life, the revelation you're having here, the transformation is, see that woodpecker? Oh my God. Sorry, that is relevant for this reading, I feel, because it's like, okay, the story is a woodpecker takes old wood, dead wood, and turns it into a home. So there's something about that in this for you, that maybe something that you thought was dead, long gone, or not worth the effort, you've maybe seen, you've had a realisation about how you can make it more. And there's something very solid about that. There's something very long term, long lasting about that will go on for generations. So say, for instance, you know, that woodpecker builds that home out of dead wood, and it gets passed down generation to generation. Who knows, in the woodpecker family, maybe they're like, yeah, this was great granddad Woody's house. Okay, so what advice can we give you right now? Ooh, so the guidance here is to just not let go. Keep your focus on where it is that you need to be. There may be something about watching the pennies as well here, just making sure that you are okay, not overspending, so watching the pennies on there. But we have the sun coming up here too, which is, this is really funny, you've got the star and the sun. There's something you're really sitting on that you're thinking about, and I feel like you know it's going to be fulfilling, you know it's going to be what you wanted, but sometimes you live in this mentality of lack, almost like, oh well, I could never have that. You don't like to make things easy for yourself, do you? Maybe sometimes you like to, or you don't feel that you deserve things, but you do. And you're in this time of the Empress, whether you're male or female, this is about a balance, an unconditional love, something that actually protects you, and you want to protect it. And right now you are being gifted a chance to receive back the love that you've given out. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom there. This is a change, a positive change in the direction that you want it to go in. I'm not seeing anything in here that is looking gnarly or like a revelation or shocking news. This is more something you're instigating through a question that you're asking. And once you ask this question, like I say, it is going to bring a whole lot of awareness to a situation and bring things into the present moment. That Wheel of the Year, I've literally just shuffled for quite some time there, and that same card came out again. The number 10 may be significant to you as well. That could be the month of October, or it could be a house number or the date. Or you may be seeing 1010 a lot as well. I can't ignore, keep seeing this card as well, the Nine of Swords. So the only thing that's holding you back from really being fulfilled in the moment here, presently, is that lack mentality, is that feeling of like, this isn't going to go well. So the Page of Swords is here to say, like, speak up, bring that clarity. It can come from, you know, it doesn't matter how you word this, it doesn't matter what you say. You might even say, like, I live in lack, or I feel like I live in lack. And it feels to me like whoever it is that the question is to, whether it's a group of people or one person, there's something about it where they're going to want to protect you and they're going to hear you. And I feel like that could be quite new for you. Maybe you're not used to being heard, but I feel like you know you will be. Yeah. And it's leading you into a direction of passion, of fulfillment, of enthusiasm and excitement. I'm happy for you on this one. Oh my God. And we've got the Two of Cups like popping out at the top as well. There's something very solid coming into your life here. If you'd like to book in a personalised reading, drop me a DM. Have a blessed, wonderful day.